Hi, welcome to build day 19, I do believe. I'll have to double check as usual. I'm losing track of my days. It's a rain day. It is very wet, very rainy. It's supposed to be dry this next week. I just got done running errands. It is, let's see here, 1:26 and it's pouring rain. Got our errands done, got the haunt supplies I needed. I got a couple of bales of hay in the back end of the truck. Hit Home Depot and picked up some haunt supplies. One of the supplies I picked up was for the bookshelf. I picked up a half sheet of plywood to attach up to the wall. I'm not putting that up today. I don't care if the damn bookshelf gets wet today. It's right underneath one of the downspouts for the house. That's why I wanted the plywood. One day of getting wet isn't going to hurt the damn thing. Several weeks of it would. But, so that's going to have to wait. The chandelier I was going to hang up as well. That is also going to have to wait because of where it's going. And I'm not saying where it's going. You'll have to wait and see once I get put in. That leaves the sewer room. And I am going to get in there today and we're going to get the thing emptied out and stuff. Whether I actually start working on the liners or not, that's another story. I don't know yet. And I'll have to wait and see. I do need to get that room done though so we can get on to other things. I'd like to be ahead of the game instead of behind the game. Breakfast of the day, old-fashioned donut with maple glazing and a Coke, which is literally what I just ate. Along with 2 hot dogs from Costco, a Polish. One had ketchup, mustard, and onion. The other one had ketchup, mustard, onion, and relish. So there's your breakfast of the day. What a combo. Made it to the sewer room, dripping wet. Took care of the swimming pool in the blue tent. And I think you're dirty, and I'm not going to worry about it. You look good dirty. Time to start getting everything out of the framework for the ponds. And I'm taking, even though the fences are not in the framework, I'm getting those out of here because the tarp likes to snag on things. So I'm going to might be safe and move those. I might just say screw it and work around them. But water wall, the barrel, zombie bait, and all that's got to go. And I got to get these 2 things out too. I'm going to at least get this area cleaned out. I don't know if I'll get to the liners today or not. I am so tempted after several days of wet to call a rain day, but can't afford to. One liner done. I did the hardest one first. So it's ready for its props. Once I get the props from there, back into here where they belong. I gotta get the liners in to this one. And I saved that piece of scrap. I'm hoping it's going to be big enough to do this pond. I don't think it will, which means I'm going to have to use the last little bit off the roll to do that pond. I was hoping to save it for something. I don't know what. But this is the, if you've been following Hellmouth, we went and helped him redo his carport roof. This is the same exact plastic as what he's using. It's just clear, or it's supposed to be clear, but it's more of a whitish color, which actually helps with the dyed water that we put in here. It helps the water glow a little bit more. The black lights we hang up will react to the plastic as well as the dye in the water. So, but anyway, we got one pond left to do. I'm going to take a breather first, and we'll come here and get this tackled, and then we can actually start putting this room together, getting all the props into place. Well, another major project, one I've been dreading and putting off doing, is done. We got the liners in, and I showed you that pool, and we got this pool. Now, when I finished with this pool, I had a little bit left on the roll. I was hoping between it or the scraps I cut off of that pond, I'd have enough to do this pond. None. They were all too small. So I ended up going up to Ace Hardware to see what they had. I didn't feel like spending 20 minutes to drive all the way down to Home Depot to get liner. And they did have some 6 mil clear liner. I'm noticing some differences though. One, Home Depot, when I bought this, the box says clear. It looks more white than clear. It's a 100-foot, it comes on a 100-foot roll, 20 feet wide, and in our state with sales tax, they'll run you about 115 bucks. I'm up in Washington State for those that didn't know. I went over to Ace. They had a 100-foot roll, 6 mil, and 6 mils the thickness. And it was a 100-foot roll by 16 feet wide, so it's 4 feet narrower than that, for 89 bucks. And their box said clear. You tell me, which one looks the most clear? If you said that one, you'd be right. When Home Depot says clear, they mean clear. When when Ace Hardware says clear, they mean clear. When Home Depot says clear, who knows what the hell you're going to get. But, so now we got the ponds lined. Now we can actually start populating. I've got to get all the items into their spots and set up. On the 2 barrels here, both for the Leering skeleton and that one, I need to make a stand for them to sit on so they're not sitting in the water. They're just cardboard barrels, and after an overnight dunking, soaking, they'll collapse. So I need to have them on a stand so they're sitting up out of the water. So I gotta go make a couple of stands for them. That's where we're gonna get started. Get those into place, and we'll get a lot of the other props in. I think the last one I'm gonna do is that dang water wall. That one's a pain in the ass to set up. There's just so many pieces, they're big, they're heavy. But we'll start getting that all set up. And then once all the various props and display items are in, we start with fencing. And that's the last major piece, and that really finishes off the room. Once you get the fences in, it defines the maze a heck of a lot more. Well, we've made it a little ways in here. We got Clifford and his fountain into place. We got zombie bait into his barrel. We're putting him in a barrel this year. What I'm planning on doing is somewhere up on top of the water wall, I'm going to put a little platform, and we're going to put a fogger up there again. And I'm going to have fog, I'm going to pipe fog over it and have it empty into the barrel. And we'll have the fog start first, and then when he triggers, he'll thrash around, his eyes glow red, so that should turn the fog red, is my thinking. If it doesn't, I'll put an LED down there and that'll do the trick. Probably a red flood aimed up. But we'll have fog coming out of the barrel. And then I got the Leering skeleton in, and we made some bases down there. And those are just rough right now. We're going to put a sheet of plywood over the top of it so the barrel rests a little easier on there. Right now it's just precariously placed. And then the outside of it we're going to put netting. That'll be tomorrow. I got to do it to that stand and to this stand over here too, because it's the same way. And then let me grab the light here. We got the water wall in, or at least the framework, the motor, the fan blade, and a lot of the other pieces and stuff are not in yet. They'll go in tomorrow. But as far as I'm going today, it's about 9 o'clock out here, so I'm going to call it quits. And then we'll come out tomorrow and get this finished off. So like I said, it was going to take about 2 days. I was right. And then we got the bookcase and stuff to deal with at the Gypsy. We got the chandelier. A lot of little mishkabibbled stuff. See, today is Saturday, tomorrow's Sunday. So hopefully on Monday, we'll get started doing audio and the electrical and stuff. So it's kind of what I'm shooting for. Get this part of the milestone done and start on the what was I at the other day, 4th or 5th. But anyway, I'm gonna clean up in here and get the truck parked and stuff, and I'll see you in just a sec for the wrap up. End of the day wrap up, like I promised. See, didn't take too long. At least not for you. It's the next segment. For me, that was about 10-15 minutes ago. It took me a while to get things parked, picked up, and turned off. Water room is coming along nicely. Liners are done. Water wall, basic water wall is up. You know, hell, I showed you. You don't need me to run through and name it all. I just showed it to you in the last segment. Tomorrow, we're going to get that water room finished off. Still have the fencing to do. I've got to finish off the stands for the 2 barrels. We've got finished putting the water wall together. All the piping and the gates and everything need to go up. The only thing I won't get done on that tomorrow is the fan blade that goes in the hole. The motor's packed away with electrical stuff. So that'll get attached later on. I'll just set it into place. And I got maintenance on the fountain portion of the water wall as it is. So I got that to do. There's a couple of little things in there to do. I need to hop over and do the gypsy display if the weather's nice tomorrow. I've got the chandelier I've got to get put up. You know, so there's some, you know, little things here and there I need to do to kind of button it up. But the main one is getting that water room finished. So we'll be working on that tomorrow again, and we will have it done tomorrow, minus the fan blade and the water and the electrical and the audio and the scuba boo boards and all the other little things to get into it in the next milestone. Human fogger again. There you go. But anyway, we're moving right along. I believe I said last segment I'm shooting to be into the electrical and audio portion of the haunt Monday, which is the day after tomorrow. Today's Saturday, or the day after today. You know, if you're watching this on Sunday, so which you probably will be. So I want to be into it by tomorrow. For me, it's the day after tomorrow, because it's Saturday evening for me. So, vlog time continuum, as Hellmouth likes to say, and I've been mentioning Hellmouth a lot lately because my mind's been on him a lot lately. You know, some of his personal stuff's coming to a head. Let's see, what else? Oh, 800 subscriber contest. If you're watching this on Facebook, click on the YouTube link and go over to my channel and watch the 800 subscriber contest video. It's up in the playlist. I've also posted it on my main page. We have 3 entries so far in the 800 subscriber contest, and deadline's closing in. To enter the contest, you need to get a picture of yourself in your Halloween costume or makeup or both and mail them to me. Details and everything on how to get me your pictures is in the 800 subscriber contest, so make sure you watch that vlog and come enter. We're giving away a skull necklace, a bottle of spice, and a floodlight with a steak as prizes. So 3 winners are going to get 3 items, or one of the 3 items, and we've got 3 entrants, 3 people who have entered so far. So if no one else enters, they're going to get the 3 prizes. Come on. We need more. Send me your pictures. Stay spooky. Stay toxic.